Okay, what was that?
I said there was 36 of us that left Butte County, and only 18 of us came back
36 where?
from Butte County.
Butte County what?
Orville,
Orville, Butte County. 36 when? What year?
1969.
1969. There were that is a large, actually that's a large number to have 36 young men from one county
From one county.
take off to
Go
go.
to fucking Oakland for the draft board. That's because when the draft came in effect in 1969, we were all supposedly drafted, which I did not draft. I enlisted.
Yeah, but true, but technically, let's get off this one. You went into the service,
Yeah,
but legally, how old were you?
I was 17.
17. And there was a whole bunch of people from Butte County that enlisted and went into the service. How many of those people came back?
18.
What happened to them, the other people?
They were killed the first day we hit Vietnam.
Were they like in the training or when you guys actually left stateside and
Well,
went
we
over
left
to?
stateside, went to Fort Lewis, Washington, and we spent our basic training there. And then from there, we were shipped off to Vietnam.
How long were you at Fort Lewis?
I was there 6 weeks.
And then what happened? Did you get a CO command or would you go to?
I was told once I committed my deal, basic training in Washington, they says you have 2 weeks leave. You can go home. Then we will send you to your outfit. I was there. I got off out of basics. I went to the airport.
What group were you with?
101st.
Airborne?
They're 101st
Infantry?
Airborne Infantry. And I was told that plane right there is taking you home. So I went to step on the second step. This lieutenant comes over there and he says, "Sir, I'm sorry, but your plane is over there." I'm on 2 weeks leave. He says, "That plane's going to take you to Fort Lewis, Washington, or not Fort Lewis, Washington, but down there to Travis Air Force Base." I was okay. Well, that's closer yet to home. So I get on the fucking plane. I'm sitting there, and there's a bunch of people in there. And I asked this one guy next to me. I says, "Hey, how long is it going to take us to get to Travis?" "Oh, we're going to get there eventually." I asked 5 fucking people, "How long is it going to take us to get to Travis so I can make the plans?" He said, "Oh, you'll get there eventually." Well, the co-pilot comes by. I asked him, I said, "Sir," I said, "how long is this plane going to take us to get to Travis Air Force Base?" He's, "Oh, you're not going to Travis, you're going to Vietnam." I said, "Well, what about my 2 weeks leave?" He's, "Oh, your leave was canceled the time you stepped on that second step."
Okay, so now you're in. You're on a plane.
I'm on a plane headed for Vietnam.
And you're thinking that originally, or 10 minutes ago, you were going home.
Yeah.
So
Which I didn't get home for fucking 3 years later.
What year was that when you got home?
23rd of September, or April 23rd of 1969.
69, you come home to Sacramento?
Travis Air Force Base.
And let the people know, where's Travis? Sacramento?
Fairfield, California.
Okay, good enough, Sacramento. So between 69, the time you get home, and that time that you hit the second step,
My life changed. I was no more a freeman.
What do you mean by freeman?
I didn't have no rights. I was told when to piss, when not to piss, when to wipe my ass, when not to wipe my ass, who to shoot, who not to shoot, and that was it.
Were you under the instruction of an entity or a group or an organization?
Military
All right.
orders.
And of course,
When the military
you followed
spoke,
every
you
one of those
jumped.
orders.
When they said wipe your ass, you wiped your ass. They said, spit, you spit.
Did you do any time in the Vietnam campaign, the Vietnam frontier, the Vietnam, whatever you want to call it? Were you on?
I don't know, I was North Vietnam. And my station was in the DMZ, Demilitarized Zone. Right in the fucking middle of it. We didn't know what we were doing, where we were going, or what. We were told when we got there, this is home, enjoy it. We didn't know whether we were going to die or what.
What was your when you landed? What did you do?
I ran for my ass.
From what?
From all the gunfire.
A lot of gunfire on
A
there.
lot of gunfire. Snipers were shooting all over the motherfucking place.
What'd your CO say about it?
That was fortunes of war.
What kind of fortunes were you expecting to come home with?
Not a fucking thing. I wasn't expecting to come home, except from the body bag.
Did you have any encounter with friends or people that you knew that did not come home?
Lots of them. 18 of them.
And this is the group from your hometown?
Yep. When you got over there, you didn't have friends. You didn't make friends. You didn't want no friends, because all your fucking friends were dead. Your only friend was you. You didn't rely on
So what was your main
nobody.
objective? What was your title? What were you supposed to do? When you landed over there, what did you do? What were you supposed to do?
I was a sniper. I was to go out and kill whatever they said needed to be killed.
How many hours did you stand up or stand down on a subject?
My longest one was 2.5 hours. Because he had a wife, 3 kids, and he was standing in a fucking party.
We know today that today's snipers in Afghanistan can spend many days, and I mean 24 hours at a time, on a subject.
Yep.
Is there any difference between what you did or what we are doing today?
We didn't have the time. You either killed them or they were going to kill you, and that was it. I was told when to kill, who to kill, and where to kill.
Do you think you followed those instructions?
Followed them to the T.
What is your CO?
I was the best fucking goddamn sniper that they had, that they needed. They got me where I wanted to be. Then when I got where I was at, they called me fucking crazy because I got good at what I was doing, and I got to enjoying it.
Are you saying that you have had many kill shots?
Yes, I had 35.
Documented through the military? Or excuse me, or undocumented, as we might say.
Undocumented. I killed 4 of them barehanded.
Military weapons?
It was a Kate, which the
You mentioned
Marines call their sniper rifles a Kate.
You mentioned an incident with a female.
Yes.
Does it bother you to talk about it?
Why? Because I didn't shoot her like my fucking lieutenant told me to?
Does it bother you to talk about it?
Sometimes. She was a mother. She had a baby.
Do you want to tell me about it?
There's not much to tell.
What happened?
I was told to fucking shoot the broad. I refused to shoot her. My lieutenant shot her.
Why would you have to shoot her?
Because he kept telling me the baby's dead and she's full of grenades.
Okay, let's back up. Replay the incident. Where were you at?
Saigon.
What happened?
This lady walks up to me with her baby in her arms saying, please take. And I refused reached out to take it. My lieutenant standing next to me says, shoot the bitch. And I backed up, refused to shoot her because she was a mother trying to get rid of her baby.
What do you mean she was a mother? Does that affect you?
Well, what do you expect if some woman walks in with a baby in her arms and says, take my baby, take my baby?
Is that what she said?
Yes. And I figured I was saving a child's life. I didn't know the baby was dead.
What about orders from the CO?
He told me that could be court-martialed for not following orders. Because I was ordered to shoot the broad and I refused.
And what happened?
I was busted from second lieutenant down to fucking sergeant.
Why?
Because I refused to follow orders.
Who did somebody follow through with this command?
Yeah, my first lieutenant.
And what happened?
He told him I refused to shoot the bitch.
And what happened?
I got court-martialed. That's all there was
What
to
happened to this woman?
She died. He shot her.
He shot her.
He shot her.
What happened to the baby?
Baby was dead. The bombs went off.
Who killed the baby?
The baby was already, they considered the baby was already dead. But it was covered up in grenades.
Hell of a thing to carry on your shoulder, my friend.
Right.
I'm going to stop right here.